relationship. If we say we're brothers and sisters, we shouldn't treat ourselves like that, you know. And this is a young talent who has come to the country to show love, and despite the craziness going on around, you know, they still left the comfort of their homes to, you know, spread love. They didn't go there to do no harm. They've only gone there to spread love. I feel like there were better ways that that situation could have been handled. You know, if they don't want them to be there, they shouldn't have let them into the country. And I don't know. All I can say is, you know, I pray the right authority will release them, you know, as soon as possible, and I pray for their safe return back home.
Yes. But, Spinall, let me just ask you, since you guys have been in a lockdown, have you guys had anything that can be related to a performance? Have you known of any musician that are friends to you and they have had any performances that are not concerts, but probably many performances, probably for birthdays, for a brunch, maybe for a wedding, for anything that is correlated next to that? Have you had any of them?
I can't really hear you.
I was asking you.
Should move to the left.
I was
I see the person asking the questions.
I was asking you, since the lockdown,
yes,
back at home in Nigeria,
okay,
I know that concerts were not legalized, but I just want to know, the next thing that can be next to a concert can be a mini performance, probably on a wedding, on a birthday, or on a brunch. Yeah. Have you had any of your friends be involved in that kind of performances, and they have been arrested or detained?
Oh no, I think here in Nigeria, before you can do an event, around now, you must take permission from the relevant authorities, and they will then go to your venue, look at the venue. They will tell you the capacity of people that you can allow at the venue. Yes. And there will be social distancing. There will be people wearing masks so that, you know, everything goes well. The government here, they are not arresting people. You just need a license before you can organize an event. Yes. And I think that's what we've been doing here. I've been going to events as well, and I've been seeing how people have been respecting the COVID-19 social distancing. And I've seen a lot of people, a lot of nighttime partygoers wearing their mask. I've seen a big gatherings, a big size of a big venue actually shrinking down the number of audience. And it's been well done in Nigeria so far. It's been well organized. People are tired of staying at home. They've gone through so much. So I feel like the government here, they've handled it quite well.
Yeah, fantastic. And obviously, a lot of artists here have been complaining in regards to the fact that they have not been given an opportunity to perform. And I want to know, man, as an artist and as a DJ as well, just what are some of the other ways in regards to, you know, making money other than pretty much having a concert? You as DJ Spinall, have you been able to make money in this particular period of COVID-19?
It's been tough, to be honest. It's been a very extremely tough year, not just for the finance, but for the mental health as well. Having artists who are used to going out, who are used to traveling, all locked up in the comfort of their homes, is very, very, it's a lot. However, the other means that we artists make money from is through music. So if you're not making music, you're probably selling merchandise. If you're not selling merchandise, you're you're doing shows. Yes. But a lot of artists, 90% of the artists rely solely on performance fees, and that's what they sustain themselves on. However, I feel like in Nigeria, a lot of events are starting to kick in slowly. You know, it's just that a lot of venues are selling so much tickets like they used to, and there's so much social distancing. Since the Arise Fashion Week, you could see what the setup was like. It was really scanty compared to the usual Arise show that we all are used to seeing so many events. Also, they are streaming their events online instead of having people come to the venues. So these are among things that Nigerian event organizers are doing, and I think other people also should emulate that.
Oh yes, that's beautiful. But actually, speaking of music, Grace, I would like you to tell us a little bit more about Grace, the genesis of Grace, and what it was like working with, well, quite with all these artists, starting from Crayon, Fireboy. We did see R2Bs on that one, Tiwa Savage, Wizkid, some of the biggest names in the land. How did you put Grace together, and tell us about the direction you're going when it comes to, well, Grace?
For me, really and truly, I've always been about the music.
Yes.
Every decision I've made for every record that I've put out was being determined by the music itself. I don't see artists, I don't see band, I don't see, all of other things apart from the music. So when I make the record, that's when the inspiration comes, an idea comes on who is best that fits into the record. So when we set out to make this album, calling it Grace was the last thing we did because we were going back and forth on so many different names to call the album. It's such a long process. However, we were all happy that we chose Grace because it defined where I am mentally, it defined where I am sonically, and also the music that we made. Then looking at the year itself, it's been a very, very weird year, a very strange year, special year. It's a lot of things in one for the year. So we are saying that it's been God's grace, and also Grace as a 4-letter, which implies my 5th studio album. So it was just right. The music in Grace, they were all done from the art. I was locked down in America for so long, and I had the luxury of time to be